How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to another episode of Wastecast Weekly with episode 2. And today we do not have JS Mods on or Lore Shelter today. Instead, we have Pyro Infamous because he requested to do the podcast with me, and I accepted, obviously. So, because today was the perfect day to do it. It's on a Saturday. So, why don't you introduce yourself, and then we'll get into the discussion.
What's up, guys? It's Pyro Infamous here, and I don't have any videos yet, but there are more to come.
Yeah. So, more like last month, because like I said before in the last podcast, this is not going to be weekly right away because I'm very new to, well, both of us are very new to podcasts, and I kind of gotta get into the weekly schedule of podcasts.
I've
So
I've never even done a podcast before.
yeah, so he's obviously very new to them. I am, so they're not going to be coming every single week. Actually, the last podcast we did was 3 months ago. That's crazy. So don't expect one of these every single week because it's hard to get this on a steady schedule. Once I do get on a steady schedule and news is always flowing in, we can make one of these every single week. So if you guys have any suggestions for topics to talk about, obviously we can't predict the future, so there's probably going to be stuff popping up all over the place that we haven't even seen yet. So, but you guys can still put stuff that you want to see in the comments below. But we do have some stuff to talk about. Not as much as the E3 episode though, because that was just we were covering a lot of games. But we do still have some news to talk about, including Creation Club, Bethesda's Game of Thrones RPG, as well as Destiny 2 and Call of Duty World War II beta, as well as the games being extremely close to release. So I think what we'll talk about first is Destiny 2 and Call of Duty World War II approaching with the beta. Now, I'm not sure if the betas are over yet. I did some research on the betas, but I'm not sure when they are ending exactly. I don't know if they ended already. I'm not sure, but the betas were on. I'm pretty sure the World War II beta came after Destiny 2, but the games are extremely close to coming out, and I'm actually planning on pre-ordering Destiny 2. So I'm pretty excited about that, and because I'm getting it on the PC, I have 2 months to save up the $100 that I need to pre-order the limited edition. So,
The
what do you?
Destiny 2 beta came out about 5 days ago. It came
Oh,
out on August 29th.
yeah. Actually, I know that because I heard it was coming out on the 28th, and I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna have my PC built by then. So I didn't get to play the beta, but when the game does come out on October 24th on PC, I will get to play it then. But are you gonna be planning on doing any like World War II content on your channel?
Um, if I can rack up enough money,
Yeah. I don't know if I'll be doing World War II. Definitely Destiny 2. I do want to do that. But if stuff does go south and I do need to resort to my other channel to do that, because a lot of you guys know me for my content that I already do here, which is like RPG related content. If I just switch to Destiny 2, it would probably take up more of the content on my channel. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, but expect content from both of us on either of these games whenever we get our hands on them. But
so I'm gonna say something really quick.
yeah,
So Will's channel is more of a sci-fi shooting. He does more of that, except for like Fallout 3. Well, that is more like
I don't do
that
Fallout
is
3
that
anymore.
is
I
kind of
used to do the builds, but like I stopped doing that. Like now I just do, like, because I don't have my gaming PC built yet. I'm building it right now as we speak. Not really, but uh, I've mostly just been riding the bandwagon and doing update videos on whatever is coming out. And those actually been doing really well. So I've just stuck with doing those videos. But once I get my PC built, I'm gonna have a really nice schedule going. So
yeah. My channel will be more of like shooters like CS:GO, World at War, and um I don't know whatever I have.
hmm
I do I do plan on growing my Call of Duty games in Steam, try and get some more. So like whenever there's a sale and I have money, I'll go out and try and buy one.
hmm But yeah, so that's pretty much it with Destiny 2 and Call of Duty World War 2. There wasn't really much to cover on that. It's just the games are coming
Well,
really
there
soon.
I know something about World War II. Um, they did use like actual for the guns they put in World War II. They put the actual
Yes,
like
like sounds
sounds.
of real World War 2 guns, yeah.
Yeah,
So
which
yeah, that's pretty
was
cool. It's supposed to be like the best World War II experience ever in a video game. Probably better than World at War. We'll see, but um,
yeah.
I'm
Who
definitely planning on
knows
playing
what
World
they'll
War
put?
II because I've kind of taken a hiatus from all the Call of Duty games for years now, and I think this would be a good way to get back into the series because I personally I can't blame people for hating on the futuristic theme. Personally, I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I can see why people don't like the jumping jetpacks, and those are kind of the games I've stayed away from. But World War II, because it's going back to the boots on the ground theme that everyone likes, I might consider picking it up.
Yeah, and I watched Merc Music's gameplay video of it, and I heard the sounds, and they sound really nice.
hmm
And the graphics are just they are really nice.
But yeah, that's pretty much all we have to cover on Destiny 2 and Call of Duty World War 2. But now we're going to be getting into probably the biggest topic of the video, which is Creation Club. Now, it did come out recently, and personally, I didn't take a look at it further, but I did see some videos on it, and people already hate it. Like, they are literally charging money for Pip-Boy skins. You know, it's not as bad as I think it was going to be. It was kind of what everyone expected. But I feel like Creation Club, if we do give it time, it does have its potential in the future. Maybe it'll be just good for people on PS4 because they don't have very good mods. They had a dispute with Sony and they couldn't get the custom assets into the game from other modders, so they just had to use like in-game assets, and the mods absolutely sucked. So I feel like this is only good for people on PS4 because their mods only used vanilla assets, but the mods from Creation Club will allow them to have custom assets in their game, which is really nice. So PC and Xbox, I don't really see a use for Creation Club to be honest, because it's kind of like there's already other versions of these mods that you can just get for free, like off the Nexus or Bethesda.net. Like I said, PS4 really useful. PC and Xbox, I'd stay away from it.
I have nothing to put or say in about this. I don't know anything. I didn't hear
uh,
until he actually talked about it with me. I didn't even know what it was, but I do know about I do know
oh, it
things
was the
about
it was the
Destiny 2 and
biggest it was the
stuff.
biggest like it was just the biggest thing at E3 at the time because everyone was just absolutely infuriated about it. And
I never watched E3.
yeah, well,
I meant to this year.
yeah, yeah, that's pretty much Creation Club. Yeah, it came out, and some people like it, some people hate it. Personally, like I said, I think it has potential. I think we should just give it time. I don't plan on using it personally. I feel like I could just use Nexus and get mods for free. But you know, if I ever did return to console, which I haven't because I haven't been playing any PS4, I'm not into console lately. I might consider it. I don't know, but it's highly unlikely because personally, I don't agree with paid mods. I think mods should stay free for good. The next topic, and probably the last one we're going to be talking about, is Bethesda's apparent Game of Thrones RPG. Now, when this was leaked, it blew up because everyone thought that they were going to be making a Game of Thrones game, but it was actually proven fake. It was actually, uh, apparently, it's actually really easy to fake pages on Target because I guess somebody put there a Bethesda Game of Thrones RPG. There was no pictures, no description, anything. It was just on the Target page. And then later on, somebody put Rockstar Games Game of Thrones. So at that point, everyone knew it was fake. Target confirmed it, and it's kind of an unfortunate turn of events. But I mean, it was. I mean, I didn't really expect this because I personally thought it was legit. I thought this was like a tease or a leak of some kind. But I mean, it stayed on their website for uh, quite a bit of time, and they didn't confirm it right away. But it looks like it was confirmed recently, so we're not going to be getting any type of Game of Thrones RPG of any kind, which is quite unfortunate. But yeah, that's really all we had written down to talk about today. I was expecting this podcast to be longer, but I guess not. Do you have anything else do you want to cover?
No, not really that I think of or know of.
But like I said, we'll get better at these podcasts as we keep doing them. But they're not going to be coming weekly for sure. Not anytime soon. But he's already built his gaming PC. I'm currently in the process of it, so do expect content from both of our channels when we do when I do completely get my PC built and when he actually returns to making videos, um, because we both do have a lot of stuff planned. And yeah, this wasn't the best podcast, like I said, because there wasn't that much stuff to report on, even if it has been 3 months. But
Probably the shittiest podcast out there.
yeah, probably one of them. But
No, there's probably 5-year-olds doing podcasts like, "Hey guys, what's up? This is my new podcast."
well, yeah, a lot of 5-year-olds probably don't know what a podcast is, so I doubt that would be happening. But I actually thought of something that we could talk about: the YouTube demonetization. And I've seen quite a few YouTubers
Oh
lately.
God.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few YouTubers
Like
lately getting demonetized for absolutely no reason.
this pisses me off. It's because swearing, blood, all that
I mean,
shit.
even saying
Like,
blood in a video could get you demonetized. It's absolutely crazy.
well, no, like Raka Raka, like they haven't been doing much of their bloody videos anymore because they don't want to get demonetized.
Yeah.
And swearing, they don't swear much anymore. A lot of YouTubers don't swear much anymore.
To be honest, I think like this demonetization thing, I feel like it's kind of killing YouTube because there's so many creators that aren't making nearly as much money anymore because a lot of people rely on this as a job, and without it, they can't really live anymore. And
It's like really the only YouTubers that can like are living off this now are the top tens.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
They
Like
just
the toy channels are fine. The toy channels, they can stay because they're kid friendly. They're making hundreds of millions of views a month, so they're fine, I
they
guess.
piss me off though.
Yeah,
They're just
they kind of
they're
just
just opening
the
a
parents
toy.
kind of just like use the kid as like a money source. I mean, they probably love their kid obviously, but like the fact that they're making hundreds of millions of views a month, making millions, probably millions of dollars a year from toy videos, it's like, oh, should I become a
Hell,
toy channel? Exotic toys. That's what it'll be called.
oh God, I'm not even I'm not even gonna make a joke about me.
uh, infamous toys.
Kill me.
But yeah, the demonetization thing is crazy right now. I really hope YouTube fixes this because if they don't anytime soon, YouTube could go down the drain because YouTubers are not making nearly as much money. I'm not making any money off YouTube. Um, I do have some money in my AdSense account, like over $70, but I haven't made any money yet. So,
Who
like,
knows? Like maybe someone will make a new type of website and everyone will move to that.
I hope not. Like YouTube's a great website. It's the second most popular website on the web. So if it dies, that would be
Yeah.
the biggest flop in internet history, I think. YouTube
I
dying.
I like YouTube, but it's just they're just being a bitch right now.
Yeah, it's really hard for a lot of people to make content clean now because some of the people I watch, like their videos are perfectly clean. They have no, violence of any sort, no swearing, and it's crazy how this is actually happening where no matter how clean your video is, no matter what it is, no matter what the content is, if it's not toys, if it's not, this or that, it's going to get demonetized. Like most gaming channels I would think are demonetized because a lot of gaming on YouTube has to do with a lot of violence. I mean, excluding Minecraft, of course, um, because that's
Yeah.
a very pixelated game. Even if there was violence in it, it wouldn't really be that noticeable, I guess you could say. But in the games where there is a lot of violence, and a lot of gaming channels that take part in those games probably are getting demonetized more. Yeah, I really hope they fix it, because if they don't, then who knows what will happen to YouTube. But I actually haven't experienced any demonetizing. The only video I have demonetized is my one of my Let's Plays for Fallout Shelter. It's the part 2, and I don't know why, but I swore once in that video, and I actually bleeped the swear word. I swore in the video, but I bleeped it, but they still demonetized it. And I don't even think I noticed it until later on, but it's my only video on my entire channel that's demonetized. I have had no videos, none, that are
Oh
demonetized in
yeah,
any way.
like you just talked about bleeping swear words. I just noticed PewDiePie. You notice how PewDiePie never give a fuck about like swearing in his videos?
Yeah.
Well, now I just like there was a video. It was recommended, so I was just like, what the hell? So I watched it. He's like bleeping his swear words now.
Was it like as a joke? Because everything PewDiePie does is a joke. We all know that.
No, he's getting into he's like really getting into the game. It's like, oh shit, he's like bleeping the swear word. This is pissing me off.
But we'll see how it goes down in the future. We just wanted to mention that just to extend the length of this podcast, because it was kind of boring and short. But again, they'll get better. Just it takes patience, because these podcasts are very frustrating to film for sure, because not
Well, I
only do we
mean,
have to come up
that
with
was a
ideas.
good thing to talk about, like the demonetization.
Definitely, yeah, it definitely was a good thing to talk about besides the gaming. Okay, well, I guess that'll wrap up the podcast. Probably expect one next month, maybe the next 2 months. But I will have my PC built by then, so content every other day we coming. Probably from his channel as well, I think.
Maybe in about a couple of weeks, or I'll try maybe every. I don't know. I'm gonna have to work something out.
Okay, well, see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Not the best, I know, but they'll improve. So,
See ya.
bye.